patient.
Cause I need to know your piss.
And today, we're talking about Shannon Sharpe. Because apparently he's getting close to settling with that accuser for tens of millions of dollars. Now, if you guys are not aware, Shannon Sharpe had an issue with this young lady that was basically like saying she didn't want to be choked or something like that. And he told her she would be choked, possibly in front of people. And that whole conversation kind of costed this man about tens of millions of dollars and stuff like that because she heard he was making a big deal and was about to make a whole bunch of money, so she wanted to get her cut. So, yeah, like he was saying, it was a shakedown. So, yeah, that is what Shannon Sharpe is on. So Shannon Sharpe, the 56-year-old former NFL superstar turned charismatic media personality, is on the verge of settling a massive lawsuit that has threatened to completely derail his post-football career. The lawsuit filed by a 19-year-old former girlfriend alleges sexual assault, emotional manipulation, and claims Sharps has fiercely denied. But despite his public denials, insiders say he's privately scrambling to make a deal and it's going to cost him tens of millions. Now, I do think this is kind of ironic because there is a phrase that she once said was, it'll be 25 stacks per cheek. Now, that was a far cry from what she's asking for now here, which is tens of millions of dollars. She could have really got away with $2 million. I mean, but tens of millions of dollars is a ridiculous amount. But since he has it, she's going to try to get at it. So let's see. The woman whose identity has not been made public due to the sensitive nature of the case reportedly told attorney she possesses video evidence of the alleged assault. The video was expected to be introduced in court had the trial proceeded. Shannon Sharpe's lawyers admitted they initially offered a $10 million settlement earlier this year in hopes of avoiding a public trial. The accuser refused, pushing the matter into the spotlight and unleashing a media firestorm. Now, I'm a little confused here because it seems like I could kind of like Google this person if I really wanted to. Like I don't know why she feels like she's not able to be found. But all you have to do is just go here and type in Shannon Sharpe, uh, young girl or something maybe. And I hate to even have that in my search history, but just for the sake of looking at it. And here is what I thought the girl looked like. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know what they're talking about here. If you have multiple things going on, Shannon Sharpe.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame, Sharpe. Shame. Shame, Sharpe. Because that's not cool, man. Multiple things. All right, one thing, cool. They kind of trying to money grab you. Multiple things, there might be something going on here. So let's go back and read this a little bit more to see if we can get any more details. So where do things stand now? According to exclusive sources who spoke to Media Takeout, Sharpe's legal team and the accuser's attorneys were expected in a Las Vegas courtroom this week to finalize pre-trial procedures. Sharpe's attorneys appeared on schedule, but the accuser's legal team did not show up. So the legal team for the accuser did not show up. That's interesting there. I mean, if tens of millions of dollars are on the line, I definitely have my legal team there and my legal team's legal team there because we need to get that money. But, so where do things stand now? According to exclusive sources who spoke to Media Takeout, Sharpe's legal team and the accuser's attorney were expected. Oh, yeah, we just read that. Anyway, not everyone believes a settlement means guilt. People settle lawsuits for all kinds of reasons. Yeah, but I mean, I guess I could see that. Like, if you want to just get this over with, then yeah, you settle it. But sometimes, most of the time, it does. To me, I feel like it does kind of mean guilt if you're settling it. If you knew you were innocent, you fight it in court. So, I'm not really gonna read the rest of this. You get the picture. He's about to lose tens of millions of dollars. He's gonna settle and pay it just to get this to go quiet, which I already kind of felt like it went quiet. Like once the Diddy trial started, we forgot all about poor Shannon Sharpe. At least he's not getting semen on his nipples. Dr. Umar trashed his ex-girlfriend, claims her panties looked like a stretched out wife beater. That's wild work. Dr. Umar Johnson went on a live stream to slam a former woman who claimed the so-called Prince of Pan-Africanism went down on her during their extracurricular activities. Johnson says he's willing to take a lie detector test to prove that he did not perform any oral sex acts on the woman. That's wild to be willing to take a lie detector test over something so frivolous. I mean, but Maury was doing it for years. According to Johnson's account, the woman performed fellatio on him, or as he calls it, gummy bearing my Shango stick. But he says that he flatly declined when she removed her underwear and requested that he return the favor. So let's hear what Dr. Umar has to say about this.
Streamer. She told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank?
Ladies, you gotta keep the hygiene up, man. You gotta keep your hygiene up. You can't be out here having a king of Pan Africanism, smelling of fishiness, smelling of tilapia, smelling of the fresh Alaskan cod. It's just disgusting, man. Clean your taco.
Tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years. They got goldfish in there. They got all kind of fish. And it ain't been cleaned in years. That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot.
Yo, he said he thought her underwear was a slingshot, y'all. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's wild. That's wild.
Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, it's my turn. After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan-Africanism, she said, it's my turn. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this?
Yo, he sat there and took the whole situation, and now he's trying to figure out how he's gonna get out of there. That's not being quite kingly, I don't think. But at the same time, if it stink, man. You can't do that. Nobody wants to do that.
Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat.
That's wild. So yeah, Johnson went on to use several derogatory descriptions of the woman, noting that when she took off her underwear, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. That is ridiculous. Imagine that. Like you sitting there thinking you finna get some good situations going, and then you let that thing out the bag, and that bag is stinky and foul. They hadn't cleaned in years. He said smelled like. He said the panties looked like a stretched out wife beater. My question to Dr. Umar is where did you meet this woman? You know, you should really warn people. Put a warning out. But anyway, crazy situation, man. He always keeps me cracking up. Your boy King Chemo, and I just want to ask you personally to please like and subscribe. It may not be a big deal to you, but I promise you it means the world to me. Every like and subscribe helps this channel grow, and it helps motivate me to keep making more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.